Yo, 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 skibbity yo.
All that in a
basket for show.
There you go. We are back with another episode of the Bet You Didn't Know podcast.
I'm Dr. Fierce.
And I'm Adam.
And I'm Dr. Fierce.
We heard you.
That's Adam.
Yeah,
That's Adam.
83 episodes in.
Whoa, what's happening? Watch out.
I don't know. What'd you do?
Geesh. Things were getting loud. Nick, what's good, brother?
What's up, Nick? Good in the hood.
Good in the hoodie, as it should be.
Indeed. Almost hoodie weather.
Just trying to wrap.
My favorite time of year. Get to wear the shorts and hoodie and be nice and comfy.
Dude, it was so nice on the river this weekend. Golly.
I bet.
It was nice. It was real nice.
I've got the hammock packed up and ready to go whenever we need to go blaze some trails.
Oh, dude, we did that a little bit. Adam and I and Bill do.
Yep, it's a constant thing to have to do out in nature.
That whole backside of the island up there that was all sand, gone.
What do you mean? Just because of the water's up
on the top end? Yeah, remember we walked out there that night?
Oh yeah.
It all got washed away.
It doesn't surprise me. And the water was bound to come back up. So
yeah.
And I remember, I think when we were there, that dock on the backside was at about a 45-degree angle. So that was how low it was.
But still at the office, huh?
Ooh, gross.
What?
It's about 9:15 out in his neck of the woods. So yeah, long day for sure.
I heard there's some laws being passed in different countries where bosses can no longer reach out to you after working hours. It's called right to disconnect or something like that. Thought that was interesting. Which, I think you have to respect boundaries.
Yeah,
I do. I mean,
you have to respect them, but at the same time, it is kind of up to the person to set boundaries as well. I mean,
right.
Different people, a boss reaches out to you on a off day, they're going to get wildly different responses.
Sure.
You'll get an ignore from me all the way up until Monday when I say, oh yeah, by the way, fuck off.
Yeah, they may have to do something where it's like part of your agreement, where if they're wanting to be
40 hours, that's all you get.
Yeah. But like if there's an IT guy that needs to be on call or something like that, they may have to work it into the agreement.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a salaried position, you're a little bit. It's a little bit of a gray to the area. But if you're just a straight up hourly employee, then you get me when I'm clocked in, and I can just say F this when I clock out.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That is the deal. But I'm no workplace attorney yet. Always time.
Yet. So what else is good, man? How was your weekend?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Got out to Alton a little bit yesterday. Hadn't been out in that beautiful little town for a while. So
nice.
Constantly changing. Business is always opening and business is always closing out there. So
yeah,
always a constant rotating cast of businesses, but beautiful houses for real cheap. And kind of a reason. There's not much to do out there, but plenty of haunted places. So I always like visiting some of the old stomping grounds.
Is do they still tout that one as being haunted? The inn, the bed and breakfast, that hotel or whatever that is?
Mineral Springs?
Yeah, Mineral Springs.
Yeah, and it's got it. I mean, I can say I've had activity there on the couple times that I've done and investigated there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a cool place. I mean, down in the swimming pools is probably the most active, but we've had some doors that have shut and locked. that nobody would have shut and locked, and plenty of footsteps, other things like that. Good
Yeah,
time.
that's crazy, dude.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm all for getting back out and doing another one of those again. So
Mm-hmm.
threaten me with a good time.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I will walk right towards all
Well, I
that.
mean, we will do. I'll straight up get up in there. You know, I'll do it.
Yeah, I ain't scared of a good time. Another person.
Oh, here comes Yawn City. Oh boy, that's the only thing about that sucks. Kind of about these 8 o'clock podcasts. It's the only thing that sucks. Is just man, I can't. It's like I sit down. Sitting down is not good for me. That's when my body goes, "Oh, okay, cool, dude, we're done. See ya." And it's
I
like
don't
me trying to
disagree.
fight, trying to pass out.
I don't disagree. We should.
Mm-hmm.
It should be done. Which very
Should be.
possible. I mean, hell, there's plenty of places between here and Huntsville. We got a little bit of time. Maybe we'll find a good haunted spot to dip off to in the meantime to kill some time.
Oh yeah, that would be cool, dude.
Find a little haunted cemetery or something to wander through, or even an old cemetery. I don't care.
Yeah, for sure. Well, wasn't there one? There was supposed to be one down near Montgomery or something, like an old graveyard. What was that gal saying?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
was
remember
saying
like she was
back
like,
over
"We're going
yonder.
ghost hunting tonight."
Yeah, she told me that, but then I never really saw her much again that evening to go out there. But it's not like I didn't have plenty of things going on or plenty of things to do, so I wasn't too upset about it. But yeah, she said there was some sort of, I guess, family plot or graveyard back over yonder, whatever that means down there. So yeah, that would have been cool to
Whatever,
check.
whatever over yonder means. Man, you know what the fuck that means.
Could have been 50 feet, could have been a mile. I don't know.
Everybody
you
knows
never
what
know.
over yonder means. Oh, you mean like over yonder? Is that like over across the road, or is that like
Yeah,
2 mile trek through the woods?
right. It's an undefined unit of measurement.
Yeah.
It holds about the same value as a click to me. I understand, but I don't know why am I using that if I
I'll
know
be there shortly. I'm going about 10 clicks.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
It's like, okay, my map
Is that
says
30 minutes or
miles.
is that like 5 minutes?
Yeah, can't we all just agree on miles and keep rolling, or switch to kilometers? I don't care, one way or the other.
I'm sorry. That's me watching some girls get branded.
I could hear the screams, so you can only begin to wonder what type of video you're getting into at this time of night. But
I was just like, whoa, what's happening?
all sorts of possibilities and questions.
Yeah.
And,
Anchor. There was a hot anchor branding.
okay.
So, like a shape of an anchor. Girls like getting the tattoo anchors.
Right.
Anchors and tattoos.
See
Tattoos
that.
of anchors.
You see that every day. So yeah.
Yeah. It's a totally normal thing.
Right. 100%.
100.
I don't really think I'd go for getting branded.
Oh, I would do a branding. I think.
I'm not sure I see the
Like if I was going to do something like that, I would do that.
I would hope so. I wouldn't hope that if you were going to do something like that, you wouldn't do it. Or,
well, you know how some people are.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I'd like to do that. Well, here's your chance. No. Well, bro, you said you would do it.
And just go to a garage sale and get some old forks and spoons. We'll start bending and come up with a design if we need to.
I could do that looking at them.
Mike, you are a couple hours late. Didn't get the first comment in this time. Slipping, I got you this week.
Missed it just a little bit.
But good to have you here all the same from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Do it. Yeah, no, I mean, I think branding looks cool. I remember, maybe some folks know, some people don't, whatever. Anyways, there was had some bikers growing up, watching from Knoxville. Growing up, I was surrounded by bikers and whatnot and stuff. And they would make crazy scarring on their arms, dude. Like, I don't know how they do it, man, but they had it looked like they filled them full of something. It looked like like a scar as big as my finger around, like going down their arms and on their chests and on their backs and shit. Like, it was crazy scars. I've never seen anything like it. I'm like, how in the world do you guys get those? And it was intentional. I just don't remember. I don't know how they did it.
Doesn't sound entertaining to me. I'm not a big pain guy, so I mean, tattoos, I can deal with that and do that, but
Yeah.
it's about as far as I'd want to go.
Well, now they make painless tattoos, right? Like they have a needle. They have like real small needles with a bunch of them together or something, and it's like you can't even really feel them at all.
Yeah, they've gotten better with the technology, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's helped out quite a bit. But then, I mean, there's famous people. They'll go in and get anesthesia and get put out and have a full back piece done by 2 or 3 artists at the same time, so it's done in 6 hours or whatever instead of 3 or 4 sessions over days and time. But then
Right.
they don't have to really deal with the pain of it. Just you're 1 minute you're awake, next minute you're back awake and have tattoos.
Yep.
It's
Good night.
not a
Yeah.
horrible deal.
Wake up. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Could wake up to like a nightmare.
Yeah, or you have one of those anesthesias to where you're just kind of paralyzed and you can feel and sense everything, but you can't communicate outwardly. Just in the prison of your own mind. All this is going on.
Like Hannibal Lecter when he was cutting out was it Ray Liotta's brain and cooking it for him,
No,
feeding
yeah.
it to him. Or he like
Pulling out those
removed
little
his skull
pieces.
cap.
Yep. Oh man, that'd be creepy.
Yeah, it would be.
Wouldn't want that to happen to myself, but we
Someone
do.
blowing me up over here. What's going on, man?
Yeah, goddamn, people know you're podcasting. It's Tuesday in the 8 o'clock
I
hour.
mean, I've been doing the same thing for 2 years.
Yeah, 83 episodes in, so it is definitely a pattern.
Yeah, that was my wife.
Makes sense. Okay, I get it now. Lines up. Totally lines up.
Yeah. It doesn't matter at that point. She's just like, I don't give a shit what you're doing. Here,
Yeah, not my problem.
read this
Does
or don't.
she want to come down and be on the podcast?
Oh, that's a negative.
Yeah. didn't figure so.
No, she has no interest on being on the podcast.
No, she's aversion to the camera, even if we're not on air, if we're not live and we're just on here talking. She doesn't even want to be on the camera. So to think she would actually come on as a guest of the podcast would be definitely a long shot. But there it is.
You're welcome.
Any of the 3 kids, I'm expecting to come charging through the door at any second.
It's like not on the Tuesday night though, man. It's like that's the Thursday night.
Yeah,
that's when they want to come in for some reason.
Yeah, about 7:45. Can come sneaking in.
I don't know.
So what else would you do with your weekend outside of hitting the river for a bit?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I can't think. What did I do? What did I do on Friday? It's Saturday. What did I do on Saturday?
Damn.
I don't even fucking know, man.
You on a bender?
No, I don't even know what I did, to be perfectly honest with you. I have no idea.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, I know I was on the river yesterday, and I know I was out there Sunday.
Okay.
Can't recall at all what I did on Saturday. Zero. Well, what happened Saturday?
Good question. I don't know. Well, at least on your side of things.
I don't know. No idea, dude.
Not concerning at all.
Nope, zero. Not concerning at all, dude. Yeah. No, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, we're getting old, dude. That's what happens.
Is it? I hope not. I've not yet noticed it, but all the same. Maybe that's something I have to look forward to. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, dude. Fingers crossed. I'm going to give me a second here.
I can always tell when your eyes get all shifty.
Yeah. I was looking for something here.
Your multitasking skills are legendary.
Yeah. Like no other. Yeah. Apparently it's not even like a real thing. You're not supposed to be able to multitask. Like, it's not even a correct term.
Okay.
Yeah,
what would the better terminology for it be? Bilateral usage of brain functionality.
No, I mean, if you think about multitasking,
Mhm.
I guess a drummer would be somebody who can multitask.
I mean, Don Henley, Phil Collins. Can't tell me they're not multitasking.
Singing and drumming and
Yeah,
stuff and whatnot and things.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely using different portions of the brain.
Um, let's see here. Just trying to find an article.
Just any random one.
Yeah,
Okay, just
well, one that's interesting.
throwing a dart out at the internet.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was doing.
Gotcha.
Let's see, just throwing one out here. Anything? Doesn't look like it.
Nothing coming up.
Nope. All right. Let's see. How do I word this? So I'm gonna snap my fingers,
Okay.
and you're gonna completely forget that you were gay.
Nope. Didn't work.
Didn't
Cock,
work.
cock, 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 cock. That's all I can say about it. So, nope. Did not take. I apologize.
Oh. I'm gonna snap my fingers, and you totally forget that you like dudes.
Yep. Boop. Nope.
Nope. Still.
Now the force is strong with this one.
Oh shit. Oh, that's funny as hell, dude. That's funny as hell. So, what do you think, man? We go to Flying H here in a couple weekends?
What's going on in a couple weekends?
Oh man, come on, dude! It's the largest payout in drag racing history. I mean, come on.
Well, what was going on?
I know, right?
I mean, I hope we're not going as racers because I don't have the damn near $4,500 to get in the racer gate. But
Yeah, I don't even know. I wonder how much he charges for those guys to get in there.
I think it's I don't think I'm far off when I listed my number.
No way.
It's a select field. I believe it's a 45 car, 50 car buy-in. So you have to reserve your spot, and I think you can get your spot by racing a certain number of the Midwest Pro Mod Series races to be able to kind of gain a spot there. Or outside of that, you have to buy it on in.
So it's $4,500 a car.
I don't think I'm far off with that.
Well, I mean,
I crunched the numbers when I had seen it to try to get a gauge on how much of that is coming out of that. But it's it's not all of it, but it's not none of it.
right. It's not right. It's not all of it, but it's not none of it.
Sure ain't none of it. So,
oh, that's funny.
And I get it. It's one of those things. I guess if you want to be a part of an event that is like that at that track, you're gonna do it. There's people that want to play at people that play golf all their life and want to play at a PGA course. You can do it. It's going to cost you.
What kind of course?
PGA, like one of the Augusta or Sawgrass.
Oh yeah,
all those kind of famous courses that are out there. And you can go play sometimes if it's not a private club, but man, it is not cheap. So same type thing, I guess. Similar mentality.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
To each their own.
To each their own. Yes.
I believe Frankie will be there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Steve King, our guest last week, he'll be there.
Did somebody who I think is Justin Swanstrom going up? I think Swanstrom said that Justin had made a comment that he had talked to Frankie and got him to come up there or something. I don't know.
It's very possible. I think Frankie was one of the more recent additions to the list that they have on their flyer. They have about 45 drivers listed of the 50 that are going to be in it. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's called the Smackdown.
okay.
the Smackdown. It's about as
Hmm.
yeah, it's about as
Makes me think of wrestling right off
that's
the bat.
well, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, I'm going to
What's
let you
something
select it.
totally unique? It's about as unique of a title that you could come up with.
Yeah.
Smackdown, Showdown. It's the World Series. It's the championship. Smackdown World Series Cup.
Is that really what it's called?
It's called the Smackdown. I
Why?
mean,
Is one of the sponsors? I'm just trying to find the connection or association to it.
there's no connection. It's I couldn't think of anything better. Smackdown.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Hey, good for them.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I've got my own ideas of theming or whatever for for a race there, so I'll keep my mouth shut so nobody steals my goddamn ideas.
Smackdown.
You're watching this trying to steal shit.
Hmm.
Huh?
Oh, you mean for anybody trying to
Yeah.
watch and steal our
Try,
shit? Yeah.
yeah, try to jack my ideas.
Be the
Good luck.
most unique car I've done yet. What do you think, Doug Cook?
Who are you talking about?
Oh, that looks like Eddie. Um, somebody's got a Tesla. Looks like a Tesla Pro Mod. Actually, no, it's like a. No, it's a front engine twin turbo LS and a Tesla. Looks kind of cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks unique.
Yeah, I couldn't figure how somebody could pro mod a Tesla.
Yeah, you slap a LS on the front of it, throw a couple throw some twin turbos on there, and
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah, if you take the electric component out of it, then I get it. Then really it's kind of like the conversation we had with Eddie last week about the imports, getting the imports into the pro mod scene. I don't see anything that's really excluding them or anybody from being able to get into the pro mod scene. And don't you just have to be fast and have safety checked off?
You mean like to run with us in our trim?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean you got to have suspension. It's got to.
Right.
I mean, there's certain things.
Yeah, I mean it's got to meet the basic safety
Criteria.
criteria of a vehicle, a car, and I'm not talking like the Tesla part, more just any import car. I mean, there's nothing really restraining any model of car from being able to qualify as a pro mod car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
Colt,
what's that?
Turbo Colt could take him with that twin.
The Turbo Colt. Yeah, the Turbo Colt was super fast, man. When I was a kid, my dad had a Turbo Colt, and it had a splitter in it, a gear splitter. So you could, I mean, when you had it topped out in fourth or fifth gear, you could pull this splitter, and it would split the gears, and then it would just have like super top end speed. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I'm trying to think how that would happen from a like what that means, but
Yeah, it's just splitting the gears. For instance, I guess like if you had, you know, 311 rear end, if you split it in half, you have like a 160.
Why didn't somebody make an all-wheel drive?
An all-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Turbo Colt? That'd be pretty cool.
No, in response to Nick's, he's saying Pro Mod Extreme Import rear wheel drive is capable of running with Pro Mod, but he's saying the front wheel drive isn't. And I'm sure that I'm not sure what the exact limitation would be, but I'm sure there have to be some sort of means of engineering to overcome whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, they can do anything, dude.
Exactly.
I mean,
But
literally, people can just do whatever they.
then, if it's an issue with the front wheel drive aspect of it, then I mean, instead of making it rear wheel, why don't you just make it four wheel? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it adds a little bit of weight, but couldn't you compensate for that weight with the additional grip and everything that you'd have advantage wise from a four-wheel drive pro mod? I don't know. These are just questions I'm throwing out in the ether.
Yeah, you're just putting it out there,
That's right. Somebody
looking,
else.
dropping some
Anybody else
breadcrumbs, hoping somebody else picks up on it.
right.
Yeah.
But that'd be my only thought. And
Hmm.
I don't see why the pro extreme class. I mean, there's no limitations really within the pro extreme class.
It's really they're all the same chassis and setups, and mostly the same motor, just be a different body, I guess.
That's it. So
That's
yeah,
it.
it seems pretty easy to do if somebody would want to do it. And I guess if you start throwing in turbos, that really doesn't change a damn thing. So never mind. Yeah,
No, it doesn't. I mean, Todd Moyer, he's a
yeah,
turbo guy. Turbo
yeah.
Todd.
I'd like to see some more turbos coming around and making some passes with them.
I'd like to see a turbo in our classes. Anyone?
Yeah, in person.
Turbo?
Sure.
Anybody?
I've seen them online. It's like Bigfoot. Apparently, they exist out there. I've seen some evidence of it.
Do you see
But
that picture that somebody made recently? I mean, it's like a close up of a Bigfoot. And it's like, dude, that could very easily be AI generated. You don't know anymore. You
probably
can't.
is.
The lines between reality and AI, I think, are just totally getting blurred. And now you can't. Nothing is. Now you got to question everything. It's not.
Mhm.
I saw it on TV. I saw the video. It's none of that. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, they should embed some sort of source coding within the data of the image or the video that, if AI is a part of it, that it like copyrights it. Not that it's, not usable, but that if anybody wanted to look at to check the authenticity of a video or a photo, that they'd be able to pull that up and see if it was or wasn't AI.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my thought, but
What's crazy is Lori's cousin Matt. So Matt and Tracy. A few weeks ago, Matt got a phone call from somebody saying that Tracy and his two boys had been kidnapped, and she was in the background screaming. And so, he's like, actually, I take it back. He was at one of the boys' soccer games or something, or football practice, soccer practice, something. I don't know. But got the phone call and she was screaming. And the guy was like, "You need to wire me X amount of dollars right now." And the guy's like, "Holy shit." And like, it was like this whole ordeal. And a couple of the soccer moms are like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then they're calling 911 and they got the cops involved and this and this and that. And they go to the house. They send cops to the house, and she's there with one of the boys or a couple of the boys, totally fine. So somehow they, got her voice on recording. AI manipulated it, and he even tried to send money, but it was getting kicked back, and it wasn't working. And then finally, they were like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah, the level of scams is pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
And there's a new popular scam is there's people will send these kind of cheap gifts or little things to you in the mail, and you open it up and it says, to receive your full rewards, you scan this QR code and select your prize. So people pull out their phone, scan the QR code, and then that QR code then sends all your phone's information to this other person. And it's just a scam to grab info and then be able to sell it on the black market.
Dang. Who knows, man?
Can't be too careful, too safe these days. That part's for sure.
No. I feel like you almost just got to ditch your smartphones and go back to a flip phone. Get rid of all your wiretaps in your house, i.e., Alexa, Google TVs.
They're not hearing anything too exciting over here.
No, probably not.
Did you see this one Nick put up about the Pro Extreme 4-cylinder?
Mm-hmm.
What other extreme classes could be added? What other areas of opportunity are there even out there in the drag racing world to extreme on?
I don't know. That's a good one, man. Yeah, I checked it, Nick. That's pretty cool, dude. I don't know. I don't know what else we could extreme out.
Yeah, I don't think extreme juniors would be too popular.
No, I don't think that would get any traction.
Can you imagine the sizes of engines they'd put on those little fucking cars? It'd be crazy.
Well, I mean, we could do extreme pit bikes.
Yeah, I just don't know what the qualifications are within that. Does it have to be two-wheel? Because a lot of people's pit bikes or pit vehicles or whatever are
Oh,
four-wheel.
pit bike, 2-wheel.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't.
Just saying, I don't know.
I
Just
don't
throwing
know.
shit at the wall.
I hear you.
Yeah, I've got no better answer than you do.
I know. I was just trying to think what else rolls around extreme pro mini bikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, mini bikes. I mean, I guess there is an opportunity within that, but I don't know how extreme they can get. But maybe that's the fun part to see.
I mean, maybe we could just maybe there could be some legit RC car racing. Gas powered, 10th scale, funny car. 8th scale, 6th scale. 6th scale funny cars, nitro funny cars. 6th scale.
Yeah, I mean, we know it kind of happens. They have a course or a track set up at Rockingham and have that group.
I mean, Nick knows. Nick's building one, isn't he? What's Nick building? Nick, you're building a pro mod, aren't you?
Yeah, he's got a right there.
A quarter scale nitro rail. Yeah, I mean, that would be super dope, dude. They probably go fast as shit, too.
I'm sure they do.
Like half an eighth.
Half an eighth mile.
Yeah.
For the strip.
Yeah, to race them. Race the quarter RC cars on.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know how long the track would be. Are you talking about doing something like that on the track itself, or?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, what if you did it all on the track itself? Just like as a filler. Extreme RC.
I don't know how impactful it would be because the cars are so small. And if you've got somebody that's sitting down at the, I mean, I guess with that concrete wall and everything, it just seems like they'd be swallowed up in the size of a full track.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't either.
Don't know, man. Just throwing shit at the wall.
250s and the 330. It's moving.
What do you say?
Said 250s at the 330.
Yeah, man, that's fucking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Through the 330 timer. There you go, Chris.
It could be a possibility.
That's what Nick just said. 250s through the 330.
Yeah, I mean, it would just come down to kind of the same issue, question, or whatever you'd want to call for anytime you consider adding a class or looking to expand to another class. Is if we did that, are there going to be enough people in Huntsville that would have cars to fill class?
Well, I think people would drive there if they got a chance to run their RC cars for 20 minutes in between rounds or something.
Possible.
Just for the hell of it, just to fill it in. Just, I mean, it's kind of like Little League football during halftime at a fucking football game, like a professional football game. Is anybody coming to watch the kids? No. Do most people leave to go use the shitter and get food? Yeah.
Well, as a marching band guy, like to think everybody stayed still in their seat and
That's funny. I mean, and I mean that facetiously because that is funny. Nobody sits and watches that shit.
no, not at all.
I'm just kidding. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Quarter scale promat as a blown stinger. No shit.
Landlord, you race them.
That's cool. Nick, you should bring him with you, dude. I don't know why you don't bring him with you. We'll let you run him down the track. That'd be super cool, bro. I'll let you run him down the track. I don't give a shit. As long as it could. I don't know if it would be too sticky or if there's an issue with that, but that'd be really fun. I'd like to see it with some LED lights on it or something at nighttime so you can kind of see it better.
Mm-hmm.
Like the underneath of it's glowing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll drive your Pro Mod. You drive your dragster. I know I'll get you on the tree, Nick. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Put some money up on it.
I'll put money on it. Maybe I'll just go build my own.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Wait, you got a rail, a funny car, and a Pro Mod? Or the funny car is your Pro Mod?
I'm guessing the funny car is a Pro Mod, but
And where do you buy those kits at? I guess you just look it up.
yeah, online, I'm sure.
I mean, I'm not going to drag a full-blown Pro Mod with me everywhere I go yet. But I can certainly bring an RC car.
Yeah, probably find room for that.
Yeah. I think I could find room for that. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Primal RC is the rail. Okay. And they're quarter size?
Quarter scale. Quarter the scale. All the power. Oh, there you go. That's nothing.
Kit.
That's a weekend on the boat. 1,500. Get you started. Ain't nothing.
1,500? Shit, that's fuel in a weekend.
That's what I said. Weekend on the boat. That ain't nothing.
$1,500, you can get started. Oh yeah, through who?
Primal RC.
I mean, do they do Pro Mods too?
I don't know. He said that's where he got the rail from, so they may be more of a rail specialty, but I'm sure that there's other people out there that have what you would need.
Like I'm not like making a miniature chassis and like wiring it and all that shit.
I'm sure that there's probably varying stages of completion that you'd be able to get. Yeah, his Pro Mod's hand built by himself.
Really? Did you build the chassis on it too?
That's what he's saying. Hand built.
No way. No way, Nick Rabe.
Come on here and spread your lies.
Come in here and
spread your propaganda.
Your deceit and propaganda. I mean, they should make a ready to run dragster, which I thought they did. I thought there was like a Chevelle or something. I thought I've seen some.
I'm sure there's people out there like Nick that hand build them and then sell them in the final completed stages.
Huh.
It'd have to be.
I would say so. It's probably a good chance.
If not, we need to start building them and selling them.
No shit. Yeah, I mean, we'll just have who could do that?
It says you can buy a ready to run rail from Primal.
Primal RC? Primal FX. Nope, that's not what I want to see. Oh, let's see what they got. So I knew Primal made the trucks. There's gas dragsters, electric dragster, rolling dragster. I don't see any Pro Mods. They need to do an ADRL Pro Extreme bot. The body on the Pro Mod is hand laid fiberglass. Really? Oh my gosh, what's happening here? Tell you who that is.
Kids.
Hello.
Dad,
Oh, yep.
do you hear my music?
Can I hear your music?
Yeah.
No.
Where are you?
I'm doing my podcast.
Do wait, what? Are you starting your podcast?
I'm right in the middle of it.
Then why are you talking?
What? Hey, guess what, dude? Guess what, buddy?
What?
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay, bye. Anyways, yeah, they got some dragsters here, man. They got some cool dragsters. And it's run what you brung, so I might just do electric. How about that? No nitro, no gas, electric. I have a feeling, Nick, that the electric is probably faster than the gas dragster. Would I be wrong or would I be right? The angry bee. Ooh, the demon dragster. All right. Here's an electric, ready to run dragster. Oh, it looks slow as shit. What? Those things should be screaming.
You would think.
I bet it's tough because no, they got a wheelie bar. Man, come on. Somebody's got to do better than that. Somebody's got to do better than that. I mean, it does weigh 24 pounds, but there's no reason. There's no reason that they can't put a bigger motor in these things, a bigger speed control. Huh. Anyways. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it seems like gas ones would be more fun.
Are you seeing them? Are you looking them up? I didn't know if you were looking them up.
No.
Ooh, a 71 cc on the rail. But that's pretty big. You've shown videos of that. That was actually really cool, Nick.
I think you showed it on the podcast or something once. It almost feels familiar.
What does?
Him showing his RC cars or his
Yeah, don't you remember like he was taking it down the road or something? It was pretty cool. Is very good. Oh man, my allergies, dude. I don't know what is in the air today, but dude, I think it's what they dumping in the clouds last night. You know, yesterday afternoon they said it was going to be full sun today. Full sun, not a talk of clouds at all. I go out on the back deck last night and I'm hanging out, and dude, I just see lines all the way through the sky, and I was like, "Huh, that's weird," because it was kind of a clear day today. Well, that looks a little strange. I woke up this morning, dude. It was all like, you know, overcast and I was like, man, get out of here, dude. They're messing with us, bro.
Okay, maybe. Whatever. And as long as it's not some sort of, if it's just messing with the weather, okay.
As long as it's not mustard gas.
Yeah, as long as it's not something toxic or some sort of toxin that then leaks into the watershed and then gets into all the contaminated water. It fuck anything up like that. So yeah,
that's true, dude. That's true.
Testing's got to be done somehow.
Yeah, that's us. We're the mice.
Yeah. It's us or military gets it a lot of times too.
Yeah, that's true. I did.
Yeah, like most things that are developed there, they look at it from the angle of how can it be weaponized, and then of course that usually furthers the research or technology within that area that can then have some sort of maybe commercial usage. But most everything is how can it help me kill somebody else?
Yep, that's right. How can I benefit from screwing somebody over?
Yeah, it's the American way,
Well, there's so much of that out there, dude.
the free market.
It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Friday is going to be nice. Maybe. Oh, slight chance of rain. That's
It's gonna be cool over the weekend.
Friday night. Oh, mostly clear. No, Friday's going to be a banger. I'm going to get the Cutlass out Friday night.
Yeah, I didn't see any upcoming rain. Are you gonna take it up to one of the Sonic car shows or up to JJ's?
Yeah, well, there's is JJ's this weekend?
I don't know.
Oh,
I want to get up there one of these weekends that they do it and take the camera and just get some footage of cars.
no, there's apparently a huge one down in South County at their Sonic, but it's like they fill an entire grocery store parking lot.
Hmm.
Like it's a huge. It's not like 15 spots in a Sonic where people are hanging out.
Right. Nope, that's okay.
Right,
I like having more options of things to film than just a couple. So
right.
that's why I picked JJ's as a possibility over the Sonic one. Just because it always spills over to that bank parking lot. So
It does. JJ's is pretty good, man. If you get up there early enough and you can find a spot to actually park and kind of hang out, that's a good place for sure.
Yep.
I like JJ's.
Oh yeah, decent food there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I like it. I do like JJ's. Yeah, it was weird. So the event for the Bet You Didn't Know podcast showed up.
Like normal?
Yeah, like normal.
That's good. That means things are working as they should. So can't complain about that.
Mm-mm.
Did you do anything fun to celebrate Pressed Pennies Day?
I mean, what in the fuck does that even mean?
Not really too sure, to be honest with you, but September is chock full of those ridiculous holidays per day. And today we've got Cinema Day, Skyscraper Day, Pressed Pennies Day, and Another Look Unlimited Day to see what you can give away to charity.
Oh, press pennies are exactly what I thought they were.
Yeah, those little machines that you
Mm-hmm.
put a penny through, pumps out an old design on it. Do you think it's deserving of having a day?
No, it's stupid as shit. Like, who gives a shit? Like, even as a kid, did you save any of yours?
No, I never.
Well, I
even got
never
'em.
saved in mine. I
Well,
mean, I
why-
would do it, and I'm like, "Oh, this is cool," and then
Why
you just
would
lose
you?
them. Like,
Yeah, if you do it, then you can no longer use that penny as any sort of currency. And as a kid, change added up, and things didn't cost ridiculous. So you could get pennies and still make something happen.
yeah,
So no, I wasn't going to give away a penny to have it smashed up and made into something that I don't give two shits about keeping as any sort of souvenirs. No, I never fell for those.
who did those? You could get those. I think Six Flags used to do them.
Oh, Six Flags, Silver Dollar City.
Silver Dollar City,
Really any of those type of places, any place that
Gatlinburg.
as a touristy type of stop, they're going to throw one of those things out there.
Yeah,
Merrimack Caverns or whatever. But tomorrow you can look forward to Wildlife Day, Spice Blend Day, and Newspaper Carrier Day.
huh? All super dumb shit to keep us sidetracked.
Yeah, September 5th is Be Late for Something Day and International Day of Charity.
Where's the tell your boss to fuck off day? Not
Lazy
coming to
Mom-
work day.
Lazy Mom's Day is September 6th.
Oh, Lazy Mom's
Mom's
Day.
out.
There you go. How many other holidays could they put together just to kind of rot our fucking society from the inside out? Let's see.
This is a list of just September, so I it's hard to say. I
Let's
I want
do
this month.
What do they have? I don't know, like a fried food glutton Friday.
How about this one? September 7th is neither snore nor rain day. What the fuck is that? Why do we need any sort of who is the deciding party or board of people that signs off on any of this shit? When's ADRL day? Why don't we have an ADRL day?
How do you get a day?
I don't know, but we need to find out, and let's just establish one. International. What if we just establish a day for drag racing? When's the National Day for Drag Racing Appreciation? I mean, if they can have one for Founding Day for Google, or Hug Your Hound Day, Iguana Awareness Day, on college.
We should make it
nurses and-
April. It should be April.
Okay.
And someday in April, we make it International Drag Racing Day.
Shoot, I wonder within that application to establish a National Day of Recognition, if it has to be on a set day or if it can be like a Thanksgiving to where it's the second Saturday in April. So that every year, drag racing can occur on that day without any real problems. Because if it was on a Tuesday, boo.
Yeah, we don't want to get it mixed up with an International Drag Day, which is July 16th.
Yeah, that'd be problematic.
So they can have a drag day. There can be an official fucking drag day.
Can we combine those two somehow? That'd be a funny event. Oh, let's see here. How to... You can go to the National Day archives and you can create your own national holiday. Register a day. Let's see what we can do here. Trying to see if it gives us any option on that recurring aspect. It doesn't look like it does. Might have to search around for some other applications to see if I can find one that'll be fitting for Drag Racing Awareness Day. But it looks like it's just a simple little application, a little bit of a fee, and 7 to 10 days later, boom. It can be just that easy.
On what?
On a few different websites. Register a National Day. National Day. Where the hell to go? National Day Archives. National Day Calendar. First Coast News. It looks like it's all pretty easy to go through register a National Day on National Day Calendar. So I'll look into it. See if we can get something started.
All right.
Another reason to party.
Yeah, let's just give it another reason.
There you go. All right. We'll wrap this one up.
All righty. Salamander saliva.
Whatever that means, you read into it what you want, and you're exactly right.
That's right.
Whatever the meaning is you came up with.
The important part, though, is the interpretation, is to read into it how you'd like.
Really think about it. Don't just half-ass it.
Like, just stop.
Of course. The old classic Irish goodbye from Ryan. Gotta love it. All righty, folks. We will catch you all next week. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tune in Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time for the ADRL podcast, we'll have the legend Dan Lucas on as a guest, and you won't want to miss that. Be there live so you can participate in the chat. If you're sick of walking around looking like an asshole, you can also make sure to visit hotbananashop.com for all the latest ADRL merch. Probably going to start up a social media little campaign or hashtag for ADRL in the wild for anybody who's wearing ADRL merchandise out in the wild or out at a drag racing event. Send a picture, pop it up on Facebook, and let's see where you're at. So make sure you subscribe so that you're on top of everything as soon as it comes out. And we will catch you all next week. Like always, fuck off.